Alright guys, welcome back to Ohio 2A Patriot. We're on, I think, day 5 of the 10 guns in 10 days challenge. I wasn't sure what I was going to do today, and then I came up here and I got a bunch of guns up here. So I think we're going to do this one. I've showed this gun before. This is actually on the channel. I think I did an unboxing video on this one. This is the Bergara BXR. I was going to get, originally, I wanted to get the Bear Creek, what is it, BC 201 or whatever. It's basically the same kind of thing as this. It's a 1022 clone, which is what this is. But I already have a Bergara, what is it, HMR target rifle and 6.5 Creedmoor. It's got the same kind of stock, but it has an adjustable cheek piece. This one does not have that. And I like it a lot. I like it. It's very accurate. Like, even at 210 yards on my range, I've shot it many times. So, this one came without the scope, of course. It does have I think it's a 20 or 30 MOA rail, I think. It says on there somewhere, I believe, I remember seeing. But anyways, so I got this scope for pretty cheap on DeVore, actually. It's a Barska 6, I think it's a 26 to 24, by I think 44 or 46 or something like that. It's a decent, it's not a real big reticle on the end here, but it does have adjustable parallax right here. And it's got, your adjustments here, and it's got your, adjustment for your magnification right there. I put some better, I think it's a Monstrum, maybe. Some higher, they're a little kind of high. They're not real high for the gun, though. I mean, it fits perfect. But I want to see, these might be Monstrum rings. Yeah, they're Monstrum rings. You can see the little Monstrum logo right there. I use Monstrum rings on almost everything. They were just always seem to work really well. And this is a 3-bolt or 6-bolt per top. So these are the really sturdy ones. This thing has got a super nice trigger on it. It does have a real nice big bolt handle. This thing, I have not had any jams or any problems with this thing at all. The only issue I had, if you guys seen the unboxing video, it was a while ago. It might have been a year or so ago. I did have a little bit of issue getting the magazine in and out. But it ended up just being, I think it was just stiff because it was new. And it's still, I mean, it's not the easiest to get out, but it's not that hard to get out, really. And to get it in was the big problem with me. I was having an issue getting it back in. But then once I started shooting a little bit, once I sighted in and started shooting a little bit, I just realized that all you really got to do is just slap it in there. Like you would an AK or whatever. It just goes in perfectly and it's fine. I do notice now, after this thing's sitting up here all winter long, it's got a little tiny bit of rust. Just a tiny bit of rust on this magazine release. Which is a nicer one. It's a bigger style one than you would have get on 1022, which is nice. This thing does have a super nice trigger on it. The barrel's short. It's like 16 inches. I think the trigger, actually, I think it's a BXR trigger as well. The bipod is just a cheap, I think it's a CB Life bipod I got on Amazon. And actually, this might have even got sent to me to do a review on years ago from when I had my old channel. I don't remember now. It does have a threaded barrel as well. I think it's half 28, I think. Which I've never put anything on this barrel or anything. I know it's threaded because it has this cap. But I want to say it's half 28, if I remember right. This thing is very accurate. I sighted this thing in at, right now I think it's sighted in about 45 yards, 40 yards. And it shot really good with a couple different ammos that I tried. I didn't do a video on that because I was in the middle of I didn't want to get a strike, let's put it that way. I shot it off I think I shot it off the bipod and a bag in the rear. This one also does have the quick detach sling attachments. I think on both sides. Yeah, both sides have it. Yeah, it's just a super nice, and it was not that much money for what it really is. The one I was originally going to get was, like I said, the Bear Creek BC 201, I believe it is. And Boomstick got one back when they came out, and he had a lot of problems with his. and I was still thinking about maybe getting one anyways. And then I started looking at these, and these were not that much more money. And I was like, I'm just gonna just get this because I already know the bergaras. I already have one, and like I said, it's really sweet. It shoots really good. I never had any problems out of it. I figured this would probably be a little bit better choice for a little bit more money. And so far, it's been great. Like I said, I've had no issues. Not even a single jam out of almost all the ammo I think I've tried out of it. I don't think I've ever had a jam. I did shoot some standard velocity. It shot fine. I shot some Ely, semi-auto bench rest precision or something like that. I think that stuff didn't shoot good out of any of my other 22s, but this thing loves it. It might just be like the right speed for the whatever twist barrel it is, which I don't remember what that is. I don't think it even says on here anywhere. Yeah, I don't see any kind of speed or any kind of twist rate on it or anything, but I'm sure it's listed online someplace if you're interested in that, to know that. But yeah, this thing is, I mean, for what it is, I wish the barrel was a little bit longer, and I thought about swapping the barrel out maybe at some point. But this thing shoots good enough already, I really don't want to even bother with that. So yeah, it's a solid shooter. Accuracy-wise, it's pretty good on most of the ammo I tried. I don't think I've found an ammo I didn't really like too good so far. I haven't shot it a lot though. I do want to do a series of videos on this thing to shoot different ammo to see how it reacts to certain ammo that's more mainstream, like stuff you can get anywhere. You know what I mean? Certain CCI loads, certain other loads, like maybe a Guila or whatever it is. I got some of that. And some other stuff that's more common, like your Thunderbolts and stuff like that. Certain Winchester ammos. Just see what it does. I have not shot a lot of that stuff out of this thing yet, so I wouldn't mind doing a video series on this thing, like I did with if you guys have been around a while, you remember I did a whole big series on the 513 Remington target rifle over there with the peep sights. I must have shot 15 or 20 different kinds of ammo out of that thing, and I ended up with 2 or 3 that shot really, really good, and I forget what they were now. In fact, I had the whole stack of targets in here for the longest time, and when I cleaned this other bench off, when I got this other press, I burned all those targets. I just threw them all in the burn barrel and just burned them because I was like, well, these have been around a while. The mice were starting to eat into them and everything. So yeah, So I'm hoping to do some more videos with this thing coming this summer or even late spring, whatever, when the weather gets a little bit nicer out. We'll go out to the rifle range out there and we'll do some 50-yard videos. Maybe even see what it does at 100 yards. See what it does. I don't know. But this is just a really sweet, just a nice addition to like the target rifle, 22 kind of thing. Which for the longest time I didn't even have any interest in shooting 22s at all. Actually, when I was living at my old house, which I couldn't shoot at my old house, I had to go to a rifle range or some kind of gun range. But now, 5 years ago or almost 6 years ago now, we moved out here, and we got a decent amount of land, and I have a nice range out back. I can shoot whenever I want. So immediately after we moved here, I had a couple 22s. I started just shooting them, just playing around, and I fell in love with them again. Like it was like I was still 12 years old. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird how it worked, but so yeah, I'm hoping to do some more videos on shooting different ammo and that. And some other stuff too. And there's a lot of other stuff I want to pick up over time once I get some of this car stuff kind of paid for. I'm still paying on the 29 Model A two-door sedan. I'm supposed to go pick that up here in another month or so. It's in Michigan. Not Michigan. It's in Minnesota at Honest Peyton Speed Shop. He's another YouTube guy. Yeah, usually you guys that don't watch my car channel. So I'm going to go get that here in another month or two, and I'm going to start working on that. I still am working on the 59 F100 downstairs. I'm upstairs in the reloading room. Working on getting some steering stuff fixed up on that thing. And yeah, so there's going to be a lot. I'm hoping this summer I can do a lot more shooting videos. I just didn't want to get any more strikes, and luckily this channel is not big enough, or it hasn't had enough videos to where they haven't given me, I don't think, any strikes yet on this channel. But I found out about YouTube. That's one thing I found out. When they decide they want to give you a strike, they'll monitor every video you put out once you get a strike, and they'll give you a strike for almost any stupid reason they can think of. once you put a video out. You know, it's once they find out you did, you know, once they see one of your videos, they'll give you a strike for something stupid. And then after that strike is up, and you get the, you know, once you're back on there, you're able to post again. They'll find something pretty much right away if they can. I mean, that's just how it worked with my other channel. The car channel, which was originally my second gun channel, Screw Tube Outcast was what the name of it was back then. I got, within a month or two of having that channel up, I got a strike. And as soon as that strike was over, literally within 2 weeks, I had another strike. And it was all stuff I wasn't doing. It was like they were trying to sell, I was selling guns and ammo, which I never tried to do. And then while I was on the second strike, they tried to give me a third strike. But they said, well, since you're on your second strike still, the time off is 2 weeks off. They said, we're not going to bother giving you another strike. You're all right now. So, yeah, they would have deleted my channel within a month if they could have. So, anyways, hopefully a lot of that might be behind us now. I don't know. With stuff going on, you know, in Washington and whatnot now, they might not be doing that as much. I haven't heard as much of people getting strikes. I don't know if that's the thing or not. I don't know. So, anyways, guys, that's the video. I've been rambling here for a minute or two. So, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. If you have not subscribed yet, definitely give me a thumbs up and definitely subscribe because it's going to be, what, 5 more days? This is the 5th day, I think. So, I got 5 more to go. And then, yeah, so, and also my car channel, Treetop Garage. Check that out if you want. And we'll see you on the next video, guys. Thanks for watching. And have a good night. Thank you.